clumps of hair coming out. I'm sitting there like, why is this happening to me now? This was supposed to happen 3 months post-op. And nothing happened 3 months post-op. My hair was thick. Am I content with where I am, or do I want to do more? Me, I always want more. Me, I always want to work on something, fix something. That's that Virgo rising. By the way, I am a Leo. Somebody thought I was a Virgo. I'm a Leo, but I have a Virgo rise. So like, I could lose more. I could lose another 10, another 20, right? I've surpassed my goal. Unless you're planning to spend the week in the hospital after VSG, you do not need a whole bag of shit. Let me tell you right now, okay? So release the tension from your mind and don't overpack. And this picture is very vulnerable. Like, I took this picture before I had surgery because I'm like, I'm gonna use this as a before and after. And I never really posted it because I'm like, oh my God. Like, I look at pictures of myself now and I'm like, what's up, my energies? Welcome back. And as always, salute to you, your inner god or goddess, and your gangster. So, today is December 28th, 2023. And this makes it 1 full year since I've had VSG surgery. The crowd goes wild. Okay. I'm real comfortable. Like, I done put my leg up and everything. I almost forgot that today was my sleeve-versary. I was driving home yesterday. I was doing laundry. I went to do laundry, and I was driving home yesterday, and I was like, wait, I'm almost a year. And I was like, oh my God, is today the 28th? Like, I thought yesterday was the 28th. And I'm like, damn, I told them I was going to come with an update and a video and, you know, just a quick rundown of what's been going on with me. And I didn't do it. And I looked at my watch and it said Wednesday, 27th. And I said, whew, I got to make that video for them tomorrow. So here we are. Don't mind the wig because she's doing things that she don't need to be doing. But yes, here we are, 1 year post-op, you guys. I did tell you all to drop questions on my last video if you had any. I only saw one question. Someone asked me how I got my stomach flat. I haven't done anything. Like, as I told y'all before, you know, I worked out maybe 2 or 3 months after having surgery post-op, and then I fell off, and then I started again sometime over the summer, and then I fell off. And so I've been gradually trying to work out, you know, the past few weeks or so on my own. But other than that, I have not done anything. The stomach that... Quick pause. So y'all know that I usually wear an ankh ring on my left hand. If you haven't noticed yet, in this video, you'll see that it's not on my left hand. Why is this important, or why is it relevant? Because my fingers have gotten so small from losing weight that my ring inevitably slipped off my hand one day. I was doing Instacart and I didn't realize until I'd left the grocery store. Never found it. Don't know where it is. And I have had that ring for years now. So it really hurt me. It really broke my heart to lose that ring. I love that ring. I'm going to have to replace it unless somebody wants to, you know, replace it for me. But yeah, I lost my ankh ring due to VSG surgery. The stomach that you see is the stomach that you see. And yeah, I haven't done anything. I didn't have that much stomach to begin with. I mean, it was big, obviously. But to get it flat, I haven't done anything. It's just been the weight falling off. So I hope that answers the question for you. As far as my weight starting out, right? So this is pre-op. I actually pulled it up, and I'm going to insert it right here for you guys to see my, you know, vital information or whatever. So my very first visit to the clinic to have my consultation in order to have VSG surgery, I weighed in at 236 pounds, right? That was my starting weight. My last visit, my last checkup, I weighed in at 154. Now they say give and take 3 or 4 pounds for your shoes. So, you know, give and take 3 or 4 pounds as my starting weight and give and take 3 or 4 pounds as my current weight. So give or take 3 or 4 pounds, I've lost anywhere from 82 to 85 pounds. And I'm only saying that because they say to account for your shoes when you get weighed in. I don't take my shoes off. They don't have you take your shoes off when you get weighed in at the clinic. So they say account for 3 or 4 pounds for your shoes. So 82 to 85 pounds has been my total weight loss since having VSG surgery on December 28th, 2022. That's incredible. Like, that's incredible. Like I tell you guys all the time, I don't weigh myself. I only wait till I go to my check-ins to get my weight. And I'm okay with that. My next appointment at the clinic is not for another year out. But in the meantime, I fully intend to keep this body moving, keep taking my supplements and my vitamins, keep hydrated, keep my intake of protein up. Protein has become so important to me. And, you know, they make a big deal about it in the beginning of your journey after surgery, even before surgery. At least with my clinic, they made a big deal of getting my protein in, making sure that I get accustomed to that before I have surgery. Even after surgery, they make a big deal out of it. And it's like, I feel like I didn't really get it until now. Like the past few months, I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure that my protein is just up there. Like I gotta make sure I get all my protein in. And so that's what I've been trying to do. It's become even more important to me as the months have gone by and by and by and by, because I've seen the difference. Obviously, you lose weight in your face first. I saw that coming, right? I could see that coming. But as far as my body, I was not seeing it, y'all. I was not seeing it. I was not seeing it. Even now, you know, I've lost 82 to 85 pounds, somewhere in that range, and I'm still like, I could lose more. I could lose another 10, another 20, right? I've surpassed my goal. And when you look at that information that I post, you know, you can see what my BMI was. My BMI is under 30 now. It's like 28.2 or something like that. And that's great. But I'm still looking at that number like 154. I could be like 130. I could be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still trying to like envision myself smaller, even though I know that I'm petite now. I've always been petite. I'm only 5'2", so I've been petite, but I was petite and fat. Now I'm petite and slim-er than I was before. Even calling myself slim feels strange. Like petite, not so much, because I've always kind of been in that range. I never considered myself petite, even though I was, or I am. But slim? Ooh, baby, who you talking about? Who's slim? Who is slim? Me? Little old me? It's been a whirlwind, especially the last few months where I've really been able to see the difference in my body. So yeah, I'm just ever grateful for listening to myself, trusting myself to go through with this process, to take this journey. It wasn't easy. And I'm not just talking about the food aspect. I'm talking about literally the process to be even approved to get VSG surgery. You guys have seen in my other vlogs, and if you haven't, please check them out. And subscribe. Y'all know I love the fact that y'all support me, and y'all have continued to support me, and y'all like videos and post comments and follow me on Instagram and, you know, reach out to me and we have conversations. Y'all ask me questions about JetBlue or about VSG or about whatever. And I try to answer to the best of my ability in a decent time frame. If you DM me on Instagram, I don't always see it. If I'm not checking my hidden request messages, I don't always see that somebody's reached out to ask me a question about JetBlue or about VSG or about whatever. So bear with me when it comes to that. But yeah, you know, if you ever reached out to me about a question, I've probably answered it. Aside from that, what else has been going on? I just ordered some new supplements. Like I took vitamins as a kid, but I've never been like following along with taking vitamins as an adult. Let me tell you how your girl, I just ordered some new supplements and I'm excited to get them. They should be here tonight. Order them on Amazon. I ordered some more collagen chews. I take these collagen chews that have like biotin and maca root and something else is in there. But it's good for your skin, your nails, your hair, your elasticity of your skin, all that good stuff. Never took those before surgery, but you know, you hear all these things about surgery and what you need to be taking afterwards, or even, you know, in that period leading up to surgery. Collagen is important. Even if you haven't had VSG surgery, collagen is important for your skin and its elasticity to keep you looking young and fresh and all that kind of stuff. I also ordered, what else did I order? I ordered some saw palmetto, which I've never taken before because of my hair. So the reason that I've been changing up my hair so much is because I've been trying to do protective styles. Now, there is another VSG vlogger that made a video about her experience post-op, and she's well over a year out. She's probably going into like 2 years out now. Can't remember her name. But she made a video about how the best thing to do with your hair as a Black woman, I guess, because she's a Black woman. So I'm just gonna go with that reference. Post-op, the best thing to do with your hair post-op is to just leave it alone. And I didn't get that. I thought leave it alone meant, oh, let me do all these protective styles so that it's left alone and I don't have to worry about it. No, No, leave it alone, like braid it down, but make sure you're washing it every week or every 2 weeks. Take the braids out, wash your hair, nourish your scalp. And it's not that I don't do those things already, but my thought of leaving it alone was putting in protective styles, which hasn't worked out for me. It's actually pulled out more hair than anything. I've lost more hair putting it in a protective style for 3 to 4 weeks than I probably would have just braid my hair down, put on a wig or whatever the case may be, and then take it out maybe 2 weeks after, wash my hair, do my thing, and then put it back on. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So now that I'm like, all right, let me get into the wigs. I've never really been a wig girl. Like, I'll wear a wig here and there, but I'm like, let me get into these lace fronts and these glueless wigs because I think that's going to be my savior. So I ordered the saw palmetto because I have lost a lot of hair the past few months, which is crazy because I was expecting that to happen 3 months out. Like everyone says, oh, 3 months out post-op from VSG, you're going to start losing your hair. It's going to start thinning. It's going to start shedding. And that didn't happen to me. So let me be a warning to anyone that is in the process of having VSG surgery, who's considering it, thinking about it, who has had it, who's post-op and is early on out from their surgery. When we say to protect your hair post-op from VSG, it just means leave it alone. Wash it, moisturize it, put some braids in it, put some twists in it, leave it alone, right? The least amount of tension on your hair, the better. And that part I did not understand early on because I was doing all these protective styles. Y'all saw all the styles I had. I had cornrows, I had I had single braids, I had all of these protective styles, and I'm thinking I'm doing something. Really, that's tension on my hair. That's pulling at my hair. And I would lose clumps. I wish I had pictures. I thought I was going to take pictures, but I didn't. I was about to cry in the shower the last time I took out my last protective style, which was those straight backs that I had. Clumps of hair coming out. I'm sitting there like, why is this happening to me now? This was supposed to happen 3 months post-op. And nothing happened 3 months post-op. My hair was thick and luxurious because remember, I had cut my locks off. I cut my dreads off at the end of 2021 going into 2022, I believe. It's been about 2 years now since I cut my dreads off. We're just gonna say that. And my hair grew back slowly. I did use the the do grow, which kind of sped up the process of hair growth for me because my hair was growing back slowly when I cut it all off. And then I started putting that do grow in. My hair was like boop, 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 popping up. I was like, okay. Y'all saw when I had my puff, right? After I went to JBU for training for JetBlue, came back and I took those twists out and my hair was thick and nice and healthy. And I was wearing my puff to work and I was good. And that was way after, 3 months post-op from VSG. Way after that. These past few months, I'm telling you, with this last protective style I took, I said, all right, I'm not gonna put my hair in no more protective styles. I'm braided, throw on a wig, and then ever so often, every week or every 2 weeks, I'm gonna take my braids out. And I actually took the braids out the other day. I didn't wash my hair. I just kind of moisturized it and then put the cornrows back in. And I can feel it growing. This is the weird thing. Now, if you've ever done a big chop, I'm still talking about hair, I'm sorry. But if you've ever done a big chop, you know how sometimes you can just do a big chop and go straight through with it and cut all your hair off? Or you can transition. They call it transitioning, right? Where you let your natural hair start to grow out and you leave the permed or the relaxed ends. That is what my hair feels like right now. So to me, it's like, okay, my hair is growing back. I feel that because the roots feel different than the ends of the hair. It's like the ends are kind of holding on. Mind you, I have not had a relaxer. I haven't had a relaxer since like 2008. I've been natural since 2008. But it feels like when you're transitioning to natural hair. So I'm like, okay, well, the hair is growing back because the roots feel like thicker than the ends of my hair. Now, could I cut the ends off? Yes. Am I going to do that right now? No. I'm going to see what this saw palmetto does for me. And I will report back and let y'all know. But yes, back to my list of supplements and vitamins that I ordered. I ordered the saw palmetto to try that out. They have different versions of the saw palmetto. There is one that specifically is for women that I saw on Amazon, but I didn't go with that one because you have to take 3 capsules a day. I already take enough supplements. I'm already taking a multivitamin, which also has zinc in it and biotin and all this other stuff. I added extra zinc into my supplement list. And then I'm taking my calcium with citrate. And then I'm taking the collagen chew. And so now I just ordered the saw palmetto to add into there and see if that kind of speeds up the process of the hair growth and, bringing my hair back. A lot of the times we focus on external things to put on our hair, right? Let me try the rosemary, which by the way does not work for me. Rosemary is not, it actually makes my hair fall out. But let's do the rosemary, and let's do the mint, and let's do the Jamaican black castor oil, and let's do all of these things we put externally onto our scalps, thinking that that's going to do it. When a lot of the times it's inside. You need to fix something inside. You need to take some type of supplement inside, internally. Is going to help you fix with whatever is going on externally. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm done with all the stuff I'm going to put on my scalp, and I'm put on there. I'm going to apply this and apply that. The only thing that I'm using on my hair is the Do Grow, like I said, because that was working for me before. I put coconut oil back into my routine only because when I was natural, many years ago, when I was natural, I would put coconut oil in my hair, and I believe that made my hair a lot more thick and like, I don't know. So I put that back in my routine, but that's it. And rose water. Those are the only 3 things I'm using on my hair. The Do Grow, coconut oil, and rose water. Lots of hair talk, because hair is so important to me. It's always been important to me. I'm a Leo. Come on. We love our hair. Our hair got to look good at all times. So there's that. Ooh, what else? What else do y'all need to know? What else do y'all need to know? Quick scar update. I still have the scars. Y'all can see those. Still hate them very much. Very much. I've been trying to use bio oil to clear them up. Not clear them up, but like lighten them. I don't know if it's working. I would love to say bio oil is working great for my scars, but I can't say that. And I've been using it for maybe about a month now. I really don't know that I see any difference. I'm thinking about getting like a bleaching cream. I know that sounds crazy. That really sounds wild. Like, you about to bleach your scars? Yes, because I hate them. I don't know what else to do. And I can't find a dermatologist in Louisiana that's not booked up. I will check again and see if my insurance can find somebody that's actually available, since we're getting closer to the new year. And that's when they told me they were booked up through like early in the new year. But I was like, let me buy this bio oil and maybe that'll help. I don't know. So I've been putting shea butter on my scars. I've been putting bio oil on my scars. Don't really know if that's making a difference. Stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all updated and let y'all see. But as for now, I still hate them. I did wear that bathing suit when I went to Puerto Rico recently, and I was a little self-conscious, but that bathing suit kind of covered most of my scars. You could probably only see 1 or 2. So it wasn't too bad, but I'm still very like self-conscious about showing my stomach. I'm just like, ugh. I don't know what else to say. I'm self-conscious about it. And other people are like, oh, you know, it is what it is. Just be proud of, and I am proud of myself. Nobody said I wasn't proud of myself. Nobody said I wasn't proud of the weight loss that I've had. I just hate my scars. And if anybody that hadn't had a weight loss surgery had scars on their stomach and they wanted to get rid of the scars, y'all would be, yeah, you can do it. Get rid of the scars. But it's like, well, you had this surgery and you knew you was going to have scars. Yes. But there's got to be a way to lighten them at the very least. There's got to be a remedy for that. That can't be impossible. People be having surgery for abs. So is my request so far-fetched? I don't think so. That's that. What else? Still trying to build these glutes back. Like, I got glutes, but I need glutes. Glutes. So I'm still trying to get my glutes back to where I want them to be. Back to where they were prior to surgery. Because I'm going to insert a picture so y'all can really see. Because y'all not understanding. And this picture is very vulnerable. Like, I took this picture before I had surgery because I'm like, I'm going to use this as a before and after. And I never really posted it because I'm like, oh my God. Like, I look at pictures of myself now and I'm like, oh my God, my face was so huge. Like, I look like a whale. I haven't deleted all my fat pictures off of my Instagram, and I probably won't. I'm probably going to go through and delete certain things, but I'm not going to delete all of them because that's who I was. I'm still the same person. That is just a reflection of a time where I was bigger. I was larger. I was fat. I was obese. I was overweight. Whatever you want to call it. I'm still the same Leslie Ann. Although I have changed, right? I have changed, but I'm still, at my core, I'm still the same person. And so I have to leave room and grace for that person that I was physically, appreciate her physically and who she was, all the while embracing who I am and who I'm becoming now. Let me briefly touch on the hospital bag that you need to pack when you go get VSG. because I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, I watched a whole bunch of videos about what I need to pack to go get VSG surgery and blah, 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 blah. And I didn't use none of that shit. Don't get overwhelmed about packing the right things when it's time for you to go have VSG surgery, because let me tell you, you're not going to use the majority of that shit. You're going to be in pain because your body's filled up with gas, with air, right? You're going to be sore. The only thing you should be worried about is drinking your water, getting your water intake up so they can let your ass out that hospital. Don't worry about packing this big old bag full of stuff that you're not going to use. Because I really was thinking to myself the other day, like, yo, I watched all these videos and they said to pack some room spray and pack, all these protein shakes and these protein drinks and pack, I don't know, whatever else. And I packed all this stuff in this bag and I did not need it. I did not need it. I spent one night in the hospital. Like, I had my surgery December 28th, early in the morning, spent the night there. And then the next day they were like, well, we can only let you go if you drink a certain amount of water and da-da-da-da. And I did it because my sister was pushing me. She was like, do you want to go home? I was like, yes. She was like, all right, well, I did throw up a few times. It was very painful because you have those incisions, right? They are incisions. They're very painful when you move, when you cough, whatever. But as far as that bag, you don't need to pack nothing crazy. So these videos where women are telling you to pack all of this stuff, I'm telling you 100% you're not going to need it. The one thing that I wish I had taken with me or I had packed with me would have probably been like the Neosporin or whatever for the scars. Because I feel like had I started using that sooner, my scars wouldn't be the way that they are right now. That's the one regret that I have about surgery. It's like I did get information on YouTube videos about pack this for scars or pack this or whatever. And that's the one thing I didn't pack. That is the one thing I didn't pack, and I regret it so bad. So bad. Like, bro, had you started using, it was Neosporin and it was something else that people recommended for your scar healing. And I did not get that. And I don't know why, but that's my only regret. So take the things you absolutely think you're going to need. Don't worry about broth. They're going to give you broth at the hospital. Somebody said to pack broth and noodles and all. Unless you're planning to spend the week in the hospital after VSG, you do not need a whole bag of shit. Let me tell you right now, okay? So release the tension from your mind and don't overpack. Even the robe. I mean, I packed the robe and I did use the robe when I was walking up and down the hallways because it is cold. Those hospital gowns are not going to do it. So yeah, throw a robe in there. Throw some slippers in there. Some comfortable slippers or some socks. Broth, you don't need that. Water, you don't need that because they're going to be bringing you stuff nonstop. They're going to be coming in to check on you and give you medication nonstop. Middle of the night, the nurses is coming in to give you your medication. So don't stress yourself. If you guys have any more questions about VSG, please make sure you drop them down below. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'm so grateful to have made it this far. 1 year post-op. And I see a difference. I feel a difference. And I want to just continue to get better. I want to continue to work out. I want to continue to eat the best that I can eat. I want to continue to see a difference in my body, feel a difference in my body, and knock out goals that I otherwise would have not even thought possible because of my weight. You know what I'm saying? I want to go skydiving. Y'all know there's a weight requirement for skydiving. Like, I want to go skydiving. And I can do that now. But when I was 236 pounds, that wasn't something that I could do. So there's so many other things. I want to go hiking. I know that seems very simple and basic, but I want to go hiking. There's so many things that I want to do that I felt I couldn't do at that weight, at that size, that now have become an option for me, that now have opened up for me. So if you are considering VSG, please do all the research that you can do. Seek out professionals, go for a consultation, make sure that you're getting mentally prepared for the difference that is going to happen in your life. You don't lose the weight overnight. You do lose it faster than you would trying to do it on your own. It doesn't happen overnight. And then when it does start to happen and you do kind of see the changes, because it's going to be it's everybody else that's going to see the changes before you do. That's been my experience, and that's the experience that I've seen other people talk about on YouTube. Make sure that you're mentally prepared for that. Go get therapy. Start therapy. If you haven't had a therapist before, make sure you get one before VSG, maybe after VSG, however you want to do it. Have someone that you can talk to. I still talk to my therapist about it. You know, I still talk to her about, okay, I've lost all this weight, but do I really feel happy? Like Ryan asked me in my last video, am I happy? You know, am I content with where I am, or do I want to do more? Me, I always want more. Me, I always want to work on something, fix something. That's that Virgo rising. By the way, somebody commented and said that they were Virgo too. I am not a Virgo. I am a Leo sun, Leo moon, Virgo rising. Your rising sign is how people see you. So people see me as a Virgo. I have tendencies of a Virgo, but I am very much a Leo sun. And I'm gonna claim that all the way every day. But yes, I always want more. I always am striving for perfection, and I know it's not real. But it's hard to turn it off. It's hard not to notice details. It's hard not to notice certain things about myself first and foremost about myself. So I'm always going to constantly be a work in progress. That's just what it is. And I'm okay with that. Because I've learned through therapy and just experiences on how to sometimes just be like, Leslie Ann, shut up. Turn it off. Turn it off for today. You're fine. You're okay where you are. Turn it off for today and be patient with yourself. The last session I had with my therapist, she was like, you need to just be patient with yourself. Slow down. Slow down. And I said, all right, I'm going to slow down. I believe that's everything I have for y'all today. Once again, as always, thank you guys for your support, for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all of that good stuff. I would not be here without you guys on this channel. I probably would have gave up a while ago. Been like, listen, ain't nobody watching my videos. Let me. But thank you for your continued support. We are almost out of 2023. We've only got a few more days left. So I'm wishing all of you a very successful, prosperous, abundant 2024. I will catch you on the next video. Happy New Year.